My legs are so shaky.
Literally.
I'm trying not to scream right now.
I saw it far back, and I'm like, that's Disneyland, and they're like, no, it's a hotel. Me.
I was actually really glad you guys all closed your eyes while we were driving because we passed a ton of signs that said
I saw
Disney
one
Park.
sign, and as soon as I saw that sign, I had my head down. And as soon as I saw that sign,
I have my hopes up.
So have you guys been to Disney before?
I'm gonna imagine all the
no.
We are at Disneyland Paris today, and we are going to give you some of the best things that we've figured out. So first things first, when you come here, make sure you download the Disneyland Paris
It's
app.
awesome and so easy to use.
It'll give you all the wait times, it'll give you a map with directions, and you don't have to worry if you have a service plan or not because they have great Wi-Fi here. So as soon as you get in the park, get on the Wi-Fi, or download the app ahead of time, but get here, open the app. Your app will also store your tickets. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
So it's
you can
super
upload them
convenient,
directly
super
to there. Right now, you do have to have a dated ticket. So if you buy for a specific date, or you can buy a ticket and then add the date after, but you have to make sure there's space for that. But it actually makes it quite convenient. It was super easy
Really
to
simple.
do. We just picked the one park, so we're only at the Disney park today, which we might regret a little bit not doing the double park. Because the other side has all of the
Disneyland
Avengers
Studios,
stuff.
we're at Disneyland. Well,
The
I can't remember
Disneyland
what it's
park.
called. All right, so this is the app. It's awesome. So a few ways we can go to maps here. Then I can just go to a list, and this is going to show me all the attractions. Whoops, with their wait time for each one. And then if I want to go to that attraction, I can click on it. I can click directions, and it's going to take me right to it. Now that works as well for shows, if you saw. So I can go list of shows, and it's gonna work the same way. It's super awesome. It's made it so easy. So the best way to get the most out of your time here is when you first walk in, don't go to Fantasyland, it's straight ahead. Come up and to the right to Discoveryland.
Everybody wants to walk through the castle when you get there, and so everyone does that, and that puts them all in Fantasyland. So that's where everybody starts their day. And not only do you want to do Discoveryland to avoid that, but the best rides are there.
This is where you're gonna find Hyperspace Mountain. It's where you're gonna find Star Tours. It's where you're going to find the Buzz Lightyear ride. Tons of cool rides over here, and in the morning, there was nobody here. Like, we didn't even wait in lines. We basically walked up and got on the rides. And we weren't here especially early, just at open. Now from here, you can go to Fantasyland, then you'll go over to Adventureland, then to Frontierland. You're actually working counterclockwise, whereas most people are gonna be working clockwise or being stuck at the front, and it's going to allow you to maximize your time on rides. We've done all the rides here so far, and we're actually on our second in about 6 hours time. So
Now, it was a little different because we don't have shows that you want to run to. So with that in mind,
that included a show we went to
we
today
did,
though,
but
huh?
we crossed back over to Frontierland for the show and then came back. So keep in mind, the shows are phenomenal. We went to the Lion King show.
It was
It's
outstanding.
Totally worth it. You need to be there 30 minutes early, realistically.
At least 30 minutes if you're on a really busy day. I would say 45 minutes to an hour early to make sure that you get a seat. And that's one you definitely don't want to miss. But it's time for us to go on some rides. So
What's your other tip?
this is a dad tip. Check the weather. The weather changes in Paris fairly quickly. It can go from really sunshiny to rainy.
We're
It's
here in
actually
June.
raining right now, and it was sunshiny this morning. So
Yeah.
other than me, everybody brought rain jackets, so we didn't
The
have
dad
to
tip
spring
to
for
check
the
the
Disney
weather.
ponchos.
The mom tip to packets.
Yeah, so make sure you check the weather, because like I say, it can turn really quick, and if it does, you'll get a little wet, but there are plenty of places here too to take shelter.
That's
so
true.
not terrible.
So when you're traveling, especially traveling with kids, keeping them fed is important and keeps them happy. But one of the things that we learned here is as long as you're not bringing in a cooler, they're pretty much good with whatever food you want to bring in.
Yeah, they're super loose on
Yeah.
food. Like, you can bring in sandwiches, you can bring in drinks, you can
Yeah.
bring in snacks. Like,
So we have two backpacks full of snacks and drinks, and that has definitely helped our day go a lot better.
so we did all of our lunch and snacks here, from home, from the grocery store. We're gonna have to do dinner here. Well, what's cool is you can jump on the app, you can get on one of the restaurants, and you can order your food ahead of time.
So you don't have to
So-
worry about like wasting precious park time.
You don't have to wait in lines. You just show up. In the app, you
Very
hit, I'm
organized.
here. Your food's ready to go. You've already paid for it. super nice, super easy.
Yep.
But if you want to like bring all of your food for the whole day, just load a big backpack and they'll be totally cool with it.
And like all Disney parks, there's plenty of stroller parking, so if you want to throw your food in the bottom of the stroller and not have to carry it around all day, you can always do that.
But who wants to bring babies here? I mean,
Who says you need a baby for a stroller? So we're gonna try it out for you. We're actually ordering our dinner in the app right now while we're in line to do the Hyperspace Mountain, and then we'll grab our food as soon as we're done. Now sometimes the service is a little bit spotty inside the buildings, but in Hyperspace Mountain, once we got through the door, we were able to get service connected again. Got our dinner ordered, so it'll be waiting for us when we get done. It was super smooth. If you want to save even more time, you can have your card like preloaded into your app. That would save you a little bit of time, but it's pretty quick.
and in case you're wondering, cost for 5 people, we each got a meal for 57 euros, about 60 bucks. So
Not the worst. Really.
not terrible.
Because we are eating in the off hours, we did a couple rides. Our food was prepared for us. Lance and Roxy are picking that up. But we are in what is marked as Videopolis, over in like the Discoveryland area, and it is a fantastic place to get out of the heat, or for us today, the rain. And what do you love about this place? What do you love about where we're eating dinner?
Mickey Mouse.
There's like a whole theater here. So there's tons of seating, and it's all like stadium style, so we can see everything. And so we're super excited to be able to sit here. The kids get to eat. We get to take a little break and reset because we will be up late tonight.